I've been breathing in traffic, concrete in my chest, phone glow on the pillow, sleep is just a guest. Suitcase by the doorway, dust on every dream. I'm driving toward the sunrise, chasing something clean. I wanna go somewhere quiet, where the sky feels wide and slow, where the world stops trying to find me and the days just come and go. I wanna hear my own heart speaking like a river through the pines. Somewhere quiet, where the noise falls off my mind. Caving with a kettle, mug stains in the sink, old books on the table, time enough to think. Boot prints in the gravel, cold air, honest blue. I'm learning how to listen till my thoughts turn into truth. I wanna go somewhere quiet, where the sky feels wide and slow, where the world stops trying to find me and the days just come and go. I wanna hear my own heart speaking like a river through the pines. Somewhere quiet, where the noise falls off trees still lean, their roots held tight. They whispered truth through the longest night. Shadows linger, but they can't stay. The sun's too bold to fade away. We held on, didn't let go. The winds howl, but we know. After the storm, the sky breathes wide. After the storm, no place to hide. The light breaks through, the dark has flown. After the storm, we're not alone. The rain washed clean, the bitter keeps dragging us, a path to take. The broken glass became the stars, guiding us home wherever we are. Ash on my tongue, blade in the dark, climbing the ribs of the world from the roots of the scars we carved. Loving like rivers, names in the stone. Every fall, every broken bone, hammered my heart into armor. Dragon warrior, I rise through the smoke, from the molten graves below to the cold sky above. Dragon warrior, like fanged on the throne, I will tear his kingdom open till the fire swallows his crown.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. We have made it back. So last time we streamed was Wednesday. Streamed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, and then we're back on Friday, and then of course off on the weekends. I try to schedule everything around my family and their schedule, and sometimes Fridays like errand and appointment days. Sometimes Thursday, so I might not be live every Friday, but we will definitely try. I wasn't quite sure today because I had several appointments, but one kind of canceled on me, so that opened things up. Also had to get my windshield replaced. Fun. Had a crack in it. He came in earlier this morning and replaced it, so hopefully it is good to go. Now I just got to scrounge up $500 for new brakes. But we'll get there eventually, I guess. On another story, we got winter weather coming. Maybe it's already been where you are. Um, they said it's this big, huge storm, lots of snow and ice and whatnot. We'll see. North Carolina, yes, maybe not. You know. So the last time I looked at the weather, they were saying rain tonight, and then like snow and mix tomorrow afternoon. I just looked at it just a little while ago. Now they're saying no rain until Sunday, in which it will be snow and rain. So they pushed it back. So we'll have to see how it goes. Honestly, I would rather it come on Saturday because my wife's off Saturday and Sunday. She works Monday, and I would rather the roads not be icy and messy on Monday morning when she tries to go to work. So I would rather it come in on Saturday and give it a chance to get taken care of by Monday, kind of thing. Um, but it is what it is. We can't control nature. Um, we'll have to just adapt and deal with it the best we can. That being said, if you are on the roads in bad weather, please be safe. So we have been playing Dragon Quest VII Reimaged or Reimagined. Excuse me, Reimagined. It's the new remake demo. We've been playing it on Fridays, and I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I think overall I enjoy it. It's fun to play. Um, the graphics are nice. Voice acting is great to have. Seeing your characters actually fighting is an awesome update for sure. Um, but some negative things, and this is compared to the PlayStation 1 version. I haven't played any other version. It seems like they've made it simpler and more basic than what the PlayStation 1 version was. Um, the names are different, but that happens sometimes. Sometimes names are changed with different versions and whatnot. Not as big of a deal, although I prefer the names from PlayStation 1. So, for starters, the PlayStation 1 version was called Dragon Warrior 7. Okay. For those who might not be aware, I think it was like a mistranslation. Um, had similar issues with Final Fantasy, where Final Fantasy was put in different orders in America. So, like Final Fantasy 2 in America was actually Final Fantasy 4. And when Dragon Quest came out, it was Dragon Quest in Japan, and Americans called it Dragon Warrior. And then at some point, Americans understood that they made a mistake, and now they call it Dragon Quest. So, in the old school Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior games, you couldn't see your enemies. You would just walk around and randomly get attacked. In this version, it's similar to some of the modern ones where you can. And so you can avoid them if you want. You don't have to necessarily fight. Obviously, you're going to have to fight bosses. So it's a good idea to level up your characters, but you can avoid them if you want to. There's also random loot here and there and everywhere that does respawn after a period of time. So they're giving you more resources, where in the original, you got whatever was in treasure chests and pots and whatever you bought kind of thing. That was it. First of all, in the remake, in this demo, you have to find land shards, or excuse me, fragments, they call them in the demo. And you're trying to get into a old ruined shrine, and a statue speaks to you and says, if you're the chosen ones, you need to bring the shards. I don't remember the statue ever talking to you in the PlayStation 1 version. I might have to, it's been a while since I played, so don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure the statue did not talk to you. And I don't remember it mentioning anything about shards or fragments or whatnot. But you end up talking to the old man, hermit, who said that he, was trying to get in the ruins when he was younger, and it was dangerous, and blah blah blah. He gives you a key, and you go through the locked door, and you have a little puzzle, and you solve it, and then you see a fragment, and you get attacked by these monsters. You fight them, and you get the fragment. Never happened in the PlayStation 1 version. That's completely added on. You didn't fight any monsters at all in the whole beginning of the game. Like, the characters didn't know what monsters were. Okay. You found the shards, got your way in through the ruin, and then there was multiple puzzles you had to solve. You went downstairs, up ladders, and it was just multiple rooms. It was more of a challenge before you got to the area where the pedestals were. The PlayStation 1 version called them shards. also, they start you off in the demo with vocations right from the get-go. So like if I pull up the screen, we're going to pull up the screen here. Okay. So this is the main character, and his vocation is a fledgling fisherman. Okay. So it levels up as you see the stars, and he'll learn abilities and whatnot as he levels it up. You get vocation points as well as experience points. In the original, yes, you were called a fisherman's son, but it wasn't a vocation. That was just what you were. You didn't learn anything special. Okay? You didn't change your vocation and have a vocation and get vocation points until you went to the Abbey, where you could actually change your jobs to all. There's much more jobs in this than there was in 3. So those are some of the little things that kind of bug me a little bit. I do like having the accessory thing added to your equipment. That's pretty cool. That is a good addition. The menu's a little different, but it's not too bad. They start you off with Zoom, and it doesn't cost anything. Whereas in the original, you did not start off with Zoom, and I'm pretty sure it did cost magic. And just like in some of the old Dragon Quest games, if you tried to teleport out of an interior, you would bang your head on the roof. In the new modern ones, they just let you go ahead and teleport. You don't bang your head on the roof. It used to be you would have to cast escape or evac to leave the interior to be outside, and then you could teleport. They kind of did away with that, although they still let you have evac, as you can see in Dragon Quest III, in which, unless you just want to go outside and continue exploring, it doesn't really make sense to even use evac anymore. But so we're gonna play some more of the demo. We might finish it today. There's not that much left of it. If we finish it today, maybe next Friday, what we'll do. The game has not come out yet, and I'm not 100% sure when I'll be able to buy it due to financial restraints. But we might just play Dragon Warrior 7, the original PlayStation 1. And one of the initial thoughts I had, if I could, is to play them both. So, like, Monday, we'll play Dragon Warrior 7. Tuesday, we'll play Dragon Quest VII Remake, and then we can compare them as we go throughout the week. And we'll try to keep the story at level, so wherever we, finish in first episode of the first one, we'll try to finish about the same place in the remake. Is one of the thoughts I had. We'll have to see how it goes. Like I said, it depends on finances and whatnot. All right. So, without further ado, let me turn on my handy dandy controller here. I think we're all fully healed. So this is Valley Malloy, and basically, what happened is monsters kidnapped their women, wives, and daughters. Maybe even son. Well, no, sons, because Patrick is okay. And so they are being forced to tear down their town, or, their women will be killed, basically. So that's what they were doing until we showed up. And then with the help of Maeve, we were able to heal Patrick's dad, named Hanlon. His name was similar to that in the PlayStation 1, but I don't think it was exact. So now he's all healed up, and we're supposed to go to the tower where the monster's base is and fight the monsters. And he's supposed to come with the townspeople to back us up, which history is that they were cowards. because Maeve's brother Malloy did the same thing. He went to go fight the monsters. Townspeople were supposed to come and back him up, and they never showed, and it ended up getting him killed.
All right.
All right, let's see what we got here. I don't have a whole lot of money at the moment. So I need to get him a copper sword. He's good there. They're good there. Need to get him a leather armor. Leather armor and a copper sword. So we're gonna need about 400 before we will move on with the story. And so, like, I can go boom like this. I can go zoom. We can go fight in the mines if we want. And in the remake, we have these statues which also heal us. That was not in the original either, although it is a nice addition. And they tend to be at pretty much every kind of dungeon. So you can save and heal as you're able. This is what we're going to do. We're going to, because we're kind of leveling up, we're going to say fight wisely. And we're going to make the battle speed ultra fast here.
Here comes the heat!
And it'll speed up.
They didn't stand a chance. Huh?
Hey Rufus, what's the idea of bringing us here? We're supposed to be heading to the tower east of the village. The path to the north should take us around to it. We are trying to make money. Don't question me. You want to be the leader? That's the other thing. If the monster is significantly weaker than you, you can hit them like that, and you'll get less experience and less money, but you won't have to do the entire fight. Or you can just walk in and fight them all. They're too stunned to move. Little eggplants. At least that's what they sort of look like.
Take that!
Going down.
Yeah! Hey! Here comes the heat!
It was kind of a waste.
Easy peasy.
That ability makes it so they, for one turn, they can't hurt you.
Flame smash! They didn't stand a chance.
Here comes the heat!
Take that!
All in a day's work.
Take that! I'm going from strength to strength.
From strength to strength, huh?
Hey!
Hatta! Here comes the heat! Yup!
Flame slash! That's how it's done.
Hatta! Red!
Right. They didn't stand a chance.
Hatta! Here comes the heat!
Hey! Take that!
Red!
Well, she pretty much used all her magic. She's gonna have to fight with her dagger.
Right! Hey! Hatta! Here comes the heat!
Take that!
Yeah!
Hey!
Well, they've all gotten kind of weak. Oh, we can't get any more. Almost at 400.
That's how it's done. Hey! Take that! Yeah! Hey! That's how it's done.
Knew I had it in me. Here comes the heat!
Take that!
All in a day's work.
Hey!
Yup!
Take that! They didn't stand a chance. All right. stand a chance.
How'd you like that? Here comes the heat!
Take that!
Red! Oh, cheers!
Take that! That's how it's done. Flame slash! Hey! Hey! Ha!
All in a day's work.
Flame slash! That's how it's done. I'm going from strength to strength.
Dazzle! Right!
Flame slash! Hey! That's how it's done. That's how it's done.
Here I come! Here comes the heat!
Flame slash!
Yup!
Hey! Ah!
Hey! Hatta! How'd you like that?
Hey! Ah! That's how it's done. Hey! Right. Take that! That's how it's done. Flame slash!
Red!
Take that! Take that!
Easy peasy. Hey! Crash!
Flame slash! They didn't stand a chance. Hey! Hey! Take that! They didn't stand a chance. That's how it's done. Hey! Take that! Hey!
How'd you like that?
Take that! That's how it's done.
Shame there's like no armor, you know, just decoration. And a red fragment. Golem heart. Allow the bear to survive a killing blow with 1 HP remaining. It knocks it down to 38. 13. Charm's not that big a deal, but defense. I mean, I guess we could give it to her. You don't have one.
Hey!
Says the same thing. Yes, we are going to continue.
How did you cowardly little shrimps manage to make it this far? Boss! Boss! They're here!
Sorry, I didn't want you to have to find out like this. But I had a feeling this would happen. Well, now you know. I'm behind all the bad stuff that's been going on. I'm nothing more than another monster, ordered to make sure those women never return to their homes.
But Maeve! Why?
I'm sure you remember me telling you about how your man Malloy died alone, while the other villagers didn't lift a finger to help him. Well, Malloy was me big brother, so he was. I was still just a wee girl, but when he didn't come home, I marched off to this tower to try and find him. But what I found was someone else. Someone who told me terrible things. He told me the others had left Malloy to his fate, that it was their fault he was dead. I began to hate everyone back in the village. And before I knew it, the hatred had taken over me heart. I lost sight of who I was, and I changed.
Please, Maeve, you have to let those poor women go!
I'm sorry, but I just can't do as you ask. Listen, I've given them villagers chance after chance. But it's always the same. They may have named their village after a hero, but they're still the same bunch of rotten cowards they always were. The truth is, the only way to make all this end, the only way to get rid of this darkness, is to get rid of me. The key to setting the village's womenfolk free, it's me life.
Boss, wait! You shouldn't be wasting your time with small fry. Leave them to me.
Right you are.
Let's see you claw this one back.
Sure thing. Who's hungry for seafood? Crack. Take that, crab. Oh, he healed himself.
Flame slash! Flame slash!
Bye, Mr. Krabs.
How's about that?
I'm sorry, boss.
Looks like I've no choice but to fight you now. But there's one thing I want yous all to believe. You remember back when I met yourselves by them graves? I didn't know whose they were, but I knew I wanted to leave flowers on them. That wasn't a lie or any sort of trick, like, that was the real me. Whatever part of me is still human made me go there, made me want to do that. And it was that brave lad, Patrick, who awoke that part of myself. I realised that if I killed his dad, that poor lad might well end up on the same path as I did. I had to help them. I couldn't bear it if Patrick ended up sharing my fate. But all that's over now. There's not a trace of humanity left in me. It's time.
All about that.
Hold your horses!
Seems we got here in the nick of time.
Hanlon! And you brought backup too!
Sure, it's all thanks to wee Patrick and that wooden doll of his. When we saw it, we realised it was the same yoke Malloy gave his sister all those years ago. And it all came flooding back like... We knew we could never let something like that happen again.
This time we can't leave it to someone else to save our skins. It's up to us to fight for our village's future.
Do you want to know something? I'd already decided what I was gonna do. If you'd left these young folks in the lurch like you did me big brother. I was planning to smash Ballymalloy to smithereens, to wipe it off the map. But you came. You finally came.
Your big brother? Or are you having us on? Can you really be Maeve? Sure, you're in an awful state altogether, but never mind that now. The point is, we're sorry. We really are. We just weren't thinking, like. And look, we're not expecting you to forgive us or nothing. All we're asking is that you give us one more chance. Come back with us, Maeve. Come home.
Please, Maeve. We want to make it up to you, like. We're begging you. Come back with us.
I'm grateful for your words, but it's far too late. The darkness in me goes too deep. And the light won't return to this land while I'm alive. That was the fate decided for me.
What are you saying, like?
These young folks have freed me from the burden of hatred I carried for so long. And now there's one more thing I want you to do for me. You know what it is, don't you?
Wait! No! You can't do that! You've just been reunited with the other villagers!
I'm afraid it's the only way to save the village. And that's why I have to ask you to do this for me. For all of us.
What's Damn.
Poor Maeve.
That was a hit.
Listen, Maeve. I want to thank you for what you did. You saved me and my boy. I'll never forget that.
I'm just glad the folks at Ballymalloy have finally learned something. But this is only the beginning. You've to make that village a happy place to live. You'll do that for me, won't you?
We will. I promise.
And can I ask one more favour? Will you tell Patrick that I'm grateful to him? Tell him that he saved Ballymalloy.
Aye. I'll be sure to tell him that.
Now I've one final thing to say. Thanks a million. And sorry for putting you through all of this. Listen, remember the forest, where I first met yourselves? I want you to go back there when this is all over. And please, you have to believe me. This was my only choice. Oh, and Maribel, thanks so much for giving me those seeds. It meant a lot. I've a funny feeling yous might just be able to change the world, so I have.
We'll just switch mics. I don't know what the deal with it is, and it's just a crappy mic. I looked up these headset Corsair H something, and other people were having similar issues where it was constantly hissing and static and whatnot, and there's really no permanent fix. You could do some things and it would fix it for a period of time, and then it would go back to doing it again. And apparently Corsair has nothing to say for it. Just their horrible headsets, and probably shouldn't buy them. But it was a gift. The audio is nice, it's just the mic sucks. I'd have loved nothing more than to have Maeve come back and live with us all, but it wasn't meant to. Still in all, she's here in our hearts. She's given us courage and will never give in to cowardice again. Maeve's death won't have been in vain. We'll make sure of that. Yeah, sometimes it just don't make great ones. I miss my other pair that I had. It was Turtle Beach or something like that. It was made for PlayStation 4, but you could use it on your PC, and it was decent. And it had the feature where when your mic's on and you have the volume adjusted, it picks up your voice and puts it through the audio, the earpiece, so you can hear yourself talk better. Whereas this particular headset doesn't have that feature. So when you talk, it doesn't come through, and so it sounds like you're muffled. So I kind of have like it partially off my ears so I can hear myself talk. So annoying, but it, how it is.
How?
We've all got our hands full rebuilding the village right now, but as soon as I have a little breathing space, I'm planning on asking me darling to marry me. With her by my side, I know the future will be bright, and I hope y'all be cheering us on. I don't want to count any chickens, but I've got a feeling I know what's on my fella's mind. Well, I'll bid me time till he finally gets his act. You use Logitech on the ear, talking with people. I can send you the model in if you're interested. I remember my first headset that I used for streaming was a Logitech, and it was just one ear and then the mic, and that was it. And eventually I upgraded. I did have a Corsair at one time that was much nicer than this. I think it was the VII version, and you can download their software. It had equalizers and all kinds of settings and whatnot, and the mic had that same feature where you can talk through it and goes through hearing. And it wore out. Had to get rid of it, and then I got I think they're called Turtle Beaches. But then I got this one, and then the Turtle Beaches broke. So now I just have this one. At some point, I'm gonna upgrade. It's just now's not a good time financially. I have to say, his significant other, his girl here, is kind of out of place. Why is she a bunny girl? No tavern here. There's no dance studio here. It's just an old bumpkin town. They probably should have just made her look like a normal girl, in my opinion. I don't know why there's a bunny girl. On both ears, and it has a volume adjuster on the cord. It's nice, but kind of I still kind of prefer wireless.
All right.
I probably should have read that. We'll read it here in a second. Oh, he's not going to say it again. Oh well. I can understand. I'm looking for getting wireless headphones. Yeah, I know it can be kind of a bother to have to constantly charge or replace batteries, but I just like not having cords. It's the same thing as a mouse, a cord, except when I have to charge it. The only thing I have that has a cord is the keyboard. Sun's out and our womenfolk are back safe and sound, but it's too soon to be breaking out the party hats. There's a way to go yet. If we want a better, brighter Ballymaloy, we'll all have to do our bit. I can't call myself a warrior yet, but I'll train night and day so I'm ready to protect what we've built.
You're back! Me dad's just after telling me everything, like. I heard you and the villagers gave them monsters a good hiding.
Thanks a million. I'm just happy I managed to pluck up a bit of courage. Oh yeah, Dad, did you meet Maeve at all? We have to tell her we beat them monsters.
We did meet Maeve, lad, yeah. And she had something she wanted me to tell you. She said it was all thanks to you that the village was saved.
Really? Oh, deadly! And now it's safe. I'm gonna go and find her myself. I want to thank her for all she's done for us. I'll see you all later.
One day I'll
Yeah,
tell the
I
lad the
can't-
truth. But now's not the time.
I can't wait for it to come out too. Although it's probably
Such
gonna have to wait a little while.
like. By rights, Maeve should be back here where she belongs, living peacefully in the village. Ah, sure, never mind me and me old blather. What's done is done and all that. Now, if I remember rightly, Maeve told you to go back to the forest where you first met her, did she not? You should head there now, like. You never know. You might find some clues that'll help you find your way home. And if not, just remember, you've always a home waiting for you here in the village. You and your pal saved me life, and you saved our home. We'll not forget that in a hurry. Not that I'm hoping you don't find your way back, of course. I'll be praying you do. We all will. Anyway, listen me chatter. Off at you, and here's hoping this is goodbye. You know what I mean.
One and Avowed, PlayStation, and coming out next month, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Avowed did look pretty good. I was playing a couple demos.
Hey!
Come on, Rufus, head back to the forest. Dave told us to go there when it was all over. Maybe there's something that will help us get home. So, on PlayStation, I played some demos, obviously this one as well. And one called Lost Etalons. And it's kind of a tactics kind of thing. And it was pretty fun. I kind of enjoyed that, so I'm kind of interested in that. And then there's another one, Crystalla or something like that. You play a cat, and it's kind of similar to like Elden Ring and Dark Souls, although I don't think it's quite as hard, but it's a similar kind of play style. It has some difficulty to it. I just don't think it's quite as hard as they are.
Ah.
Yeah. The Maeve told us to go back to the forest, place where we first met her. So it feels strange going back there alone, but it might be the only way to return to Estard. I do hope they're going to remake 4, 5, 6. Obviously, they've done 7. 8, they could remake it, but it's already kind of advanced over the others already. It's a lot similar to 11. And I hope they remake 9, because 9 is only available on DS. You can't play it on any other device. And so it would be nice if they would remaster it or whatever and put it on PC and PlayStation, because I feel Dragon Quest IX was pretty good. I don't think it got the recognition that it should have. Oh yeah, take a look at this, would ye? Look at all them flowers. Sure, I'd love for Maeve to see this, but I can't find her anywhere, so I can't. But before I forget, I want to return that doll you gave me. It's given me all the courage I needed, and I'm feeling you'll be needing some yourselves. Hoping they'll do Dragon Quest 9 and 8 next, but I understand any of them for the fans, Make sure you visit now and then. Know she'll be happy to see.
Huh? Hang about. We're back here. We were stood right here, remember? We talked to our weird floaty friend and slotted those stone fragments into the pedestal. And then...
I was talking to you too.
What the? Hey! I am here, you know. Try to be more respectful, please. I'm the fully fledged servant of a higher power, I'll have you know. But let's not get into
Caretaker
the
was not the
details of
original.
exactly who and what I am right now. I'm just glad to see you made it back safely. So, I trust you got the adventure you were hoping for, my young friends.
What? Oh, yes, I suppose we did. Although, I'm still not quite sure what actually happened. Was it all a dream or something?
Don't be so stupid, Kiefer. How could it be? Since when did 3 people have exactly the same dream? All I know is that I could have been killed, and it was all your fault. Are you even listening? No! You're staring off into space as usual. Did you hear what I said? No, you didn't. You're just saying that.
What's that rumbling? What the heck just happened? Well, at least it stopped shaking now. For a second there, I thought we were being sent back to Ballymaloy.
Oh, it was just a little tremor. Don't be such a baby. The main thing is, we're back. And I don't know about you, but I've had quite enough excitement for one lifetime. I'm heading home. My mother must be worried sick, which means I'll probably never hear the end of this. Thanks for nothing, you two.
Ah! My dad'll be tearing his hair out too. I'm really for it this time. Listen, I'd better get back to the castle. I'll be in touch, okay?
Charming. And where's my goodbye, huh? What am I, invisible or something? There's no helping some people. Anyway, come on. We better get going.
Not so fast, my friends. Now I know you've had a curious experience, but be under no illusions. That was no dream. Although I think you know that already. And I also think you know what you need to do next.
Oh, we do we? Well, I, for one, haven't got the foggiest. And I'm sure he doesn't either.
But you must continue to collect all the tablet fragments you can find, of course. Do that, and you'll soon come to understand. I guarantee it.
That's what you made us stop for? To tell us we basically have to figure everything out for ourselves? Well, thanks a bunch. We'll be heading off now, if it's all the same to you.
Oh, but of course. You run on home and get some rest. You'll need plenty of energy if you're going to go out fragment hunting. And remember, as soon as you find any, bring them straight to me. Put enough of them together, and the way forward will be revealed. Oh, good luck now.
We only just made it back in one piece the last time. No more adventures for today. Trust Kiefer to run off and leave us on our own. He's got no manners, that boy. Come on then, Rufus. Looks like you're the lucky one who gets to escort me back to Pilchard Bay. So, like I said in the beginning of the stream, the shrine is a lot different than in the PlayStation version. Shorter. You come in the front door and here's the pedestal. In the original, you had to solve puzzles and had to go multiple rooms and whatnot. And each set of pedestals had its own separate room. And there was, I'm pretty sure there was at least 4 pedestals per room. You have 3, you have 2, you have 3, and you have 3. Unless they're counting this as the 4th one. But then this one only has 3. And the shard color is different. So they've changed that too. Of course, the names are different. They're called fragments, and they're given a color in this, whereas they were called shards in the PlayStation version. You had land shard. I think the red ones were called fire shards. I think. So it was a little bit different. They've kind of simplified it in this version. Made it shorter. And like I said, this thing did not exist in the original. This is new. And then you have your... Oh. She won't let me do it. But if you go down this hallway or that hallway, it just circles around. They're teleported. Listen now, never mind. I'm far too tired to be chatting right now. Less talking, more walking.
Hey!
I don't expect you to have noticed, but I am absolutely shattered. I don't want any of your detours or any other nonsense. Is that clear? Just take me back to Pilchard Bay. Sure, I could zoom back, but then I wouldn't be able to get this herb. We're back finally. I can barely keep my eyes open. Well, I'm heading home. See you later. Oh, Rufus, you're back. Where'd you disappear to? Well, while you're off gallivanting, your poor mother has been worried sick. Go let her know you're alive and well. One gold coin.
Now.
Hello, young Rufus. This isn't the time to be wandering about, you know. Everyone's worked up enough about this new island as it is without you children getting in the way. Island's not real, you mark my words. It's just a trick of light or something. I can well understand people wishing there was something else out there, but that's just fooling themselves. Folks shouldn't be getting so worked up. They'll all blow over, you'll see. I can't open it. So, another thing that was different, based on my memory, when you come back in the original, there was no earthquake. There was no showing of the island popping up. It was just talked about that an island appeared. Honestly, in my opinion, I think what would have been nice to do would be to not have an earthquake, not have it magically appear, because my understanding, and this is kind of a spoiler, is in a sense you're going back in time and you're righting a wrong, sort of like Quantum Leap, right? And so because you go back in time, you save the land from the monsters or whatever, it appears in the present, okay? So if we're talking about time travel, then even though it would be new to us that the island is there, when we come back to our time, everybody else should act like it's always been there, because it never disappeared to begin with, because you went back in time and changed it. That, in my mind, would have been kind of the best way of doing it, although they didn't do that at all. It always just magically appeared out of nowhere, and everybody's like, oh, there's an island there now. So that's just my 2 cents. Well, just when you think you've seen everything, if you want to hear the whole story, I'd recommend asking someone who was out to sea. But Kitty... All the grown-ups are talking about something. I wonder what's going on.
Oh.
If it ain't young Rufus, if you're looking for your dad, you won't find him here. He went up to the castle with Mayor Maid. Now, no doubt they'll be discussing this island. That's just... I believe the mayor's original name was Hammett.
Oh.
Would you bloomin' believe it? They're saying they've discovered an island just a short hop across the sea. How come no one's ever noticed it? Hello, Rufus. If you're looking for your dad, you're out of luck. As far as I know, he was summoned to the castle along with the mayor. If I was a gambling man, I'd bet they want him to sail over to the new island to see what's what. What am I going to do about Maribel? She marches in from who knows where, and before I can ask her a single question, she announces that she's exhausted and goes off to bed. Now she's sleeping like a baby. Honestly, that girl will be the death of me. I was made to be a maid. Rufus, you're looking for Maribel. She's upstairs. Where are we? What's going on? Fast asleep and snoring away happily. Rufus clears his throat loudly. Doesn't look like she's waking up anytime soon. Let her sleep. At the side of the bed. Laps the side of the bed loudly. Can't you see him having a nice sleep? Oh, why am I not surprised it's you? You'd better have a good explanation for this. Wait, I nearly forgot. What was I thinking? I need to get my skates on. Thanks for waking me up. See you later. Okay. That girl, she only got home now. She's run off again. She'll be the death of me, and I'm absolutely certain. Where exactly have you been, young man? You had us all worried sick. You, Maribel, and Prince Kiefer, all gone at once. Been beside myself. I don't want you scaring me like that ever again. Is that clear? Not like you to be obliging. Are you sure you're not hiding anything from your dear old mother? Well, thank you. Your lucky stars, we got bigger fish to fry right now. I don't know if you've heard, but they're saying they've discovered a whole new island just next to it. Your father and Mayor Maid have gone to the castle to speak to the king about it. I, for one, don't believe a word of it. Of course, if there was another island out there, your father would have found it long ago. Beat up with Kiefer.
Oh,
Something happened. Something actually happened in this place for once. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Well, that was quite something. I've just been up on the north coast taking a look at this new island. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing something else out there on the ocean really took my breath away.
Oh.
Oh, if it isn't young Rufus, let me guess, you've been summoned to the castle, haven't you? Of course you haven't. After all, they wouldn't let a child join the top secret exploratory voyage to the new island.
oh.
So you're not hanging out with the prince today. If I know Kiefer, he'll be all fired up by these rumors of a new island. I'll bet he's up at the castle right now trying to persuade his dad to let him be the first to go and explore. Now, honestly speaking, that does kind of sound like a job for a prince. You know, a king would send his prince to explore. It'll be like to get experience, you know, being a leader and whatnot. Hello, Rufus. So you've heard about your uncle's latest scam? Just when I thought his business ventures couldn't get any more dubious, he's gone and got hold of some kind of special holy water. He claims he found it in some kind of rainbow-colored cove or something. I'm not sure how seriously to take it.
Ah.
So I heard that old Pollock and Mayor Mead have been summoned to the castle, which must mean the rumors we've been hearing are true.
Now,
We've got enough on our plate with Prince Kiefer and the ne'er-do-well Pike. Let's just hope this new island doesn't give us any more headaches.
ah.
No doubt you've heard about this new island they found. There's something ominous about it if you ask me. I just hope there aren't bad times ahead.
Hey.
You know how Maribel's doing? I haven't seen her for yonks. There's not, you know, something going on between you two, is there? If there was, you'd tell me, right? Of course you would. You'd be too scared not to. Whatever way you slice it, Maribel needs a real man, someone like me.
Ah.
You're hoping to go to the castle and see your friend. I'm afraid you're in for a disappointment. There's an important meeting going on, and the likes of you and me aren't allowed in.
All right.
Suspense is killing me. What could they be discussing up there at the castle? Just dying to know.
Oh.
Everyone has been rather nervy since the island appeared out of nowhere. Could this herald the end of our peaceful and pleasantly uneventful lives? Oh Almighty, please protect us in these uncertain times.
Ah.
I wonder what kind of people live on that new island. Perhaps it's uninhabited. Either way, I can't wait to find out more.
Ah.
They found a new island. Woohoo! Better keep my voice down or that mean old Pike will tell me to shut it again. Why does he have to spoil everything?
Hey-o.
Oh, look who it is. My favorite nephew's come to play his old uncle a visit. Hey, old uncle. There's something I wanted to ask you, actually. Is it true that Pollock and Mayor Mead have gone to the castle to discuss this new island? I knew it. There's money to be made. Mark my words. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some serious thinking to do. The door's over there. An idiot.
Ah.
Where was that Pike going to get up to next? Carrying around a bottle of water, now claiming it's sacred or something. There really is no hope for the man. All he talks about is pike this and pike that. I have no idea why he's taken such a shine to that layabout. It's a complete mystery to me. A bright new island in the sun. Let's all go and have some fun. Oh, sorry, please forgive my high spirit. Ever since I heard the news, I've been so excited I can barely contain myself.
Ah,
Scrubbing the bathtub was such a pain. That's why I'm rewarding myself with a nice cold cup of juice.
Oh,
I'm helping my mummy.
huh.
Your timing couldn't be better. Your friend Kiefer has insisted that he be allowed to take part in the meeting. While worried he'll say something rash, perhaps you could act as a draining influence on him.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm afraid your visit is a little unfortunately timed. There's a very important powwow taking place right now, so the king has ordered us to pull up the drawbridge and not let anyone in. Anyway, if you're looking for the prince, he said he was heading to the shrine on the shore side. Maybe try looking for him there. I am also on lurk.
What's she doing here?
ha! She's here because you two are the most predictable pair of idiots on this island.
We'll just have to live with it, I suppose. This is actually great timing. Have you heard about this meeting they're having up at the castle about the new island? Well, it must be serious, because they even asked that miserable old so-and-so Dermot to go and tell them what he knows. Anyway, you're not going to believe this, but we're not allowed to be part of it. Outrageous, right? What are they thinking, inviting old hermit face and leaving us out? Well, if that's the way they want to play it, then fine. The time has come to use the you-know-what. You're with me, aren't you? Of course you are. Now, let's get this show on the road. Okay, same as always. On my count. 1, 2, push!
Wow! So there was a staircase under there. Oh, who would have guessed? Not that I'm impressed, of course. Come on, then. Let's get down there, shall we?
Let's see.
Just look at her!
Hey! Don't rush off without me!
So what do you think? She's beautiful, isn't she? And we finally got her back in full working order.
I know this ship. It used to belong to my father. He got rid of it years ago, though. Said it was a worm-infested old pile of planks.
all it needed was a little tender, loving care, right? How long have we spent fixing it up now? 2 years? 3? We nearly gave up at one point, didn't we? We just didn't think we were going to be able to do it on our own. But then, good old Dermot came to the rescue. I tricked the old know-it-all into giving me some pointers, and now she's finally seaworthy. Anyway, enough talk. It's finally time to set sail! All set?
Yes.
That's the spirit. Look out, world. Here we come. Set a course for the uncharted continent.
Amazing. Were you really just going to sail off and leave me standing there? I can't believe you. And it's not a new continent, you bonehead. It's just an island.
Whatever you say, shipmate. Now come on! Anchors away! Onward!
To infinity and beyond. To go where no man has gone before. There is monsters in the sea. Tough monster, too.
What?
Oh. We'll start killing some.
Flame slash!
Can't use any spells.
Flame slash!
There we go.
I owe you one.
All set.
Take that!
Tough, aren't they? Now it would appear there is no wandering monsters on the island, in the ocean. And here's the new Ballymaloy.
Ah,
Well now, visitors, that's a rare sight indeed. This is Ballymaloy. It's nothing more than a quiet little village by the forest. I'd hope it's to your liking.
Ah,
Are you serious? You sailed here in a boat, like? Well, you don't hear that every day, so you don't. What's that? There didn't used to be an island here? Sure, that's enough of your blather. Are you sure you're not seasick? island's always been here, I can assure you. Maybe you just never noticed it.
Oh,
Sure, cleaning around the church is a tough old job, but somebody's got to do it.
Oh,
What's that? You're here from a place called Estard? Sure, I've heard of it, but I'm not been myself. I'll have to pay to visit one day, but for now, I have a job to be doing.
oh,
As long as you're on dry land, you're nice and safe. Sea crawling with monsters. That's been there since the dawn of time or so, I hear. Are you serious? You sailed here, you say? Sure, you're awful brave, and no mistake. You're the equals of our own homegrown heroes, VII and Malloy.
Now,
You're asking if I know why this village is called Malloy? Of course I know. Anyone born here knows that story by heart. It's part of who we are. Time to give these flowers a lovely drink of water. There's me hoping to get my hands on some lovely rainbow rocks, and all I find is this piece of rubbish, just my luck. I thought it might be worth something to somebody, so I brought it back with me. But it's just some slab of stone with all kinds of wonky writing on it. Let me guess, you're looking to buy some rainbow rocks just like everyone else, right? You're not. Well, the only other thing I have is this here stone slab. What's that now? You want to take it off my hands? Well, you're welcome to it if you're sure. I hope you can find a use for the old thing. If you're after more, you might want to take a look down the mine southeast of here. Now, technically only members of the Miners Guild of Malloy are allowed down there, but there's a neat little trick non-members can use. Here, I'll teach you. Are you paying attention? Right, here goes nothing. Roll your sleeves up and swing your pick. If you want them rocks, you best be quick. Oh, rainbow rocks are all so fine, but you only find them down the mine. Did you get all that? Holler that with all your might at the fella at the entrance, and he'll let you have it. Try to hold the note at the end for as long as humanly possible. That'll show your man you really mean it. They say that long ago, Malloy suffered terrible calamity at the hands of monster kind. The whole island was shut off from the rest of the world. The sky was pitch black all day long. The people of the village didn't give in to despair. They came together and overcame adversity. How'd they summon the courage to fight back, you may ask? Well, the story goes that the people of Malloy were resigned to their fate until 3 mysterious strangers turned up one day. These newcomers weren't afraid of taking the fight to the monsters, and their bravery inspired the villagers to stand up for themselves. When they emerged triumphant, the villagers had learned a valuable lesson, that there was nothing they couldn't achieve if they worked together. And even since then, that's exactly what we've done. As for what caused that calamity in the first place, well, all I'll say is that a brother and sister endured a tragic fate, and the people of Malloy vowed that they would never let such a thing happen again.
Oh,
I'm from a long line of warriors who've always protected this village. Right now it's nice and peaceful, so there's nothing much for me to do.
Oh.
Just spent a pleasant afternoon admiring the reflection in that pond. I'm still quite a looker, if I say so myself. Miners Guild of Valley Malloy have quite a song, don't they? Listen, Rufus, if there's any singing to be done, I'm going to leave it to you.
Oh,
Have you seen the big building just over the way? It's got the best view in the village. The viewing platform up at the top that was named after an ancient hero of the village, called Maeve's Tower. One of the most illustrious of our ancestors, and we'll never forget her and what she did.
Hey!
I'm not going mad, am I? You heard what she said too, right? What exactly is going on? This place looks like Valley Malloy. The people even call it Valley Malloy. But it's not the Valley Malloy we know. This is doing my head in. Because it's the future. I don't know how you haven't figured that out yet. More manure.
Ah.
You like my beautiful vegetables? The family's been growing them for as long as anyone can remember. Can't offer you anything, but feel free to gaze at me lovely carrots, peas, and spuds, as long as you like. Really love flowers, but not long after I pick them, they always go all droopy and sad looking. Maybe the best thing is to look and not touch. You'll scare the fish.
Oh.
If Gauss are interested in some pretty souvenirs, you do worse than pay the mines a visit. Southeast. Colorful rocks you can find there. Fragile-like, but you can get a decent price for them. Estard, yes, I think I've heard of it. Can't say I've been, though. Traveling, far too dangerous game for me.
Ah.
Sure, it's dig this and dig that. This mining lark's not for the lazy, you know?
Oh!
What's that you say? Where are the rainbow mines, of course. Where else?
Huh?
What's that? You came from across the sea? Who are you having me on? Only a real brave sort of fella could go messing about in boats, and you don't look much like the type to me. But if you can do it, I reckon anyone can. Maybe I'll take a little cruise myself one of these days. Do a heal.
Oh.
We're working in here like. We wouldn't want you getting in our hair. Besides, our members of the guild, Valley Malloy, can come. But if you can sing me the guild's anthem, I might see fit to allow ye into the mine. What's that? You know it? Well, I'm all ears. Rufus takes a deep breath before belting out the song at the top of his lungs. Bravo! That's a magnificent performance. You held that final note for so long, I was worried you might pass out. Go on in. If it's rainbow rocks you're after, you'll have to head a fair way into the mine. They're thin on the ground these days, so they are. What's that? You're looking for a stone tablet? Well, it takes all sorts, I suppose.
Ah.
Rainbow rocks acquire things, so they're a strange sort of power. That's why they smash when they meet two at the same color together.
All right.
What's that? You're asking if I've seen a piece of stone tablet? Can't say that I have now. These days it's hard enough to find a rainbow rock, never mind anything fancier. Sure, I'm an idiot. I can't find the way out. Hey, there's monsters. They're all significantly weaker. Your gold coin.
That's how it's done.
Went up the level. Red fragment. Not bad, Rufus. This looks just like the fragment we found before. I'd say that our work here is done. I wonder how things are going back at the castle. I reckon it might be an idea to head back and see what everyone's up to.
Huh.
Your Highness, how did you manage to give us the slip again? You'll get us in trouble,
Hey.
you know. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm back now. Could you lower the bridge? Yes, Your Highness. Bridge Keeper has returned. Lower the drawbridge.
Huh.
There you are. Now don't go sneaking out of the castle again, alright?
Oh,
Oh, let's see. 2. Within 3 medals so far. Poison needle if we do fire.
Huh.
Extremely important meeting is underway. I would humbly request that you stay for the time being.
Huh.
Look at this beauty. It's a map I found gathering dust down in the storerooms. It's got all these other islands drawn on it, and whole continents too. I thought some madman must have just dreamed it all up, but now I'm not so sure. Ever since that new island appeared, I've been looking at it in a different way. I can't tell you whether it's accurate or not, though. I don't know what shape the new island is yet, for starters. Listen, I'll say this one last time. Let me through, you great lummox, or you'll regret it. I don't know who you are, but I'm not letting you through, especially not if you use language like that. No getting through to this dunderhead. Well, visit my young friends. Perfect timing. Me, the old man who lives out by the cliff. Kind and generous and knowledgeable old hermit, remember? I want to pay a visit to an old friend of mine, but this dolt won't let me through. Did I trouble you to have a word with our thick-skulled friend?
Thanks.
Oh, your highness, and I'm ever glad to see you. The old boy's claiming that he's your friend. That can't be right, can it? Well, it's a long story, but basically he's telling the truth. Yes, he's my friend. Do you mind letting us pass? He probably won't cause any trouble. Of course, Your Highness. I mean, I'm not sure about this, but I'm hardly going to disobey a direct order, am I? Okay, old man, I'm opening the door. Please go ahead. Right, let's get going, shall we? Don't try to keep up. Or do try to keep up.
Hey!
Sounds like Dermot wants us to follow him, right? Come on, Rufus. Let's see what the old coot's up to.
Oh.
No, I refuse to believe it. It's all a load of nonsense. It must be. Well, there's only one way to find out if it's true or not. Give it to me, and we'll soon know. Come on, hand it over.
Hey!
Wow, you really got a bee in your bonnet. What's the matter? That's Kiefer. Oh, the thing is, I may have failed to mention that there's actually another stone tablet fragment here on the island. The shriveled up old has-been here has been clinging onto it for years. I'm here to take it back. There's no way I'm handing the tablet fragment over. I couldn't care less if you're rubbing shoulders with royalty. It's staying where it is, and that's it. You see what I'm dealing with? Stubborn old so-and-so. Right, there's nothing else for it then. I'd like to ask you a question, if you'd care to indulge me. Do you think that stone tablet fragment you found might have anything to do with this new island appearing? Well, to be honest with you, we don't really know a huge amount yet, but we do know this. Prince Kiefer tells Dermot all about being transported from the shrine to another world. Got all that, didn't you? So you know what must be done. These young folks need the tablet fragment. Look, Listen, we can't change the past. You and I really fouled up all those years ago. No wonder there's still bad blood between us. But what right do a couple of old duffers like us have to stand in the way of these young folks? Their dream was our dream once, wasn't it, friend? But our time has passed. The duty of the new generation take up the baton. All this talk of dreams, you haven't changed a bit, have you? Very well, you've convinced me. The fragment is yours to do with as you please. Did you see the raft? Did you see that raft to get here? Did you use that raft to get here? Well, ain't you the lucky one? It's not often that miserable old so-and-so lets people use it.
Hey.
Who are you? I thought it was time for my daily ladle full of gruel. You got me all excited. Can you believe I was locked up for pinching some pots and pans? I had all these dreams, all these things I wanted to steal. Who'd have thought there was another stone tablet fragment right under all our noses all along? Come on, Rufus, let's float our way to that fragment. Is.
Huh?
I'm impressed. I've lived in this castle all my life, and I've never even knew this room existed.
Hey!
Why did they insist on making this castle such a maze? Couldn't they have made it nice and simple so people could actually find their way around? That's the end of the story included in the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined demo. However, you can pick up right where you left off in the full version. Thanks for playing the demo. So that was the demo. I hope y'all enjoyed it. There's things I like about it, there's things I don't like about it, but overall I did enjoy playing it, and I am looking forward to playing the full version in the future. So I think what we're going to do next week, because we're about at the end of the stream anyway, so it was pretty good timing. So next Monday we're going to continue playing Dragon Quest III. That's the remake, by the way. And we're like right at the end. So we'll either finish it Monday or Tuesday. So maybe what we'll do is when we finish it, we'll move on to Dragon Quest VII, the PlayStation 1 version. And then as time goes on, maybe we'll include the remake and we can kind of compare the two. So we'll see how it goes. First, we got to finish 3, which I'm pretty sure we'll finish either Monday or Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit those follow buttons. I'm usually live Monday through Wednesday, and most of the time Fridays, but occasionally I might be too busy. Make sure you follow both platforms, Twitch and YouTube. YouTube, of course, has tons of playlists of all the streams I've done over the years, including some uploads as well. Make sure you check that out all the way back to 2017. Quite some time we've been on the task here. I hope everybody has a great weekend. If you're in the path of the winter storm this weekend, stay safe, stay warm. See you Monday.